This is an It Came From Gen X video.
All right, a couple of things this day in music. I came across in 2005 was the final episode of the Osbournes. One of the first, if not the first, reality show where the cameras were, on a family. You got to see how they lived, allegedly, and all this other stuff. Man, we thought Ozzy was weird before. This kind of confirmed. I don't want to be mean, but his kids, they looked a little, when they were younger, they looked a little strange. Jack was just, he looks like that kid who's up in the attic, creating bombs or something. The daughter was wild. The Osbournes, huge hit. So, question for you. Did you watch the Osbournes, number one? Two, do you like reality shows? And three, if you do, which ones, which kind, and just your overall thoughts. Fish?
I maybe watched one episode of the Osbournes. It was an interesting idea. I saw one episode. I felt like I got the gist of it. Ozzy's a normal father, kind of a crazy guy, but he loves his family and all that. So that was kind of interesting to see some of the behind the scenes stuff. But I felt like I didn't need to really watch it to understand, again, what was going on there. My favorite reality show of all time, this is many years ago, and I got into this show. If it was one show a week, I would watch. If I only had time for one show, this was the show that I would watch. It was a whole thing. I'd plan, I'd record it, sit down, stay out of my way. It's time for Rock of Love with Bret Michaels. You guys remember that show or not?
No way.
I love that so much.
At least you didn't say Flavor of Love.
No, it was like the Bachelor before the Bachelor. Bret Michaels of Poison. They put him in this house with all these.
Oh my God,
girls.
this show was so corny.
I loved it though. It was so funny.
No joke.
I ate that up, man. The first season was great. Then they moved it to some bus, and it got stupid after that. But I just thought it was so funny. It just how people would throw them. I just loved it.
Okay.
But do I watch reality shows today? No, I don't know that I can't recall the last reality show that I could think of that I really got into. There is one actually. It's not really a reality show. It's more of a game show, really. Physical on Netflix, where all these people come out. It's like I think it's a Korean show or something like these people come out with. It's more of a contest though, so it's not really a reality show per se.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that's it. It's not something I really got into. Life has enough problems. I don't need to really watch other people's problems and this and that. I just watch stuff.
Okay. Well, let's be fair here. Let's balance this. All reality shows aren't about that.
That's true.
Okay, so that's why I asked you, what is your favorite type of reality show? Excuse me, because there's so many out there today. You've got love, you have cooking, you have modeling, you have this whole 90 Day Fiance, you got the Survivor type stuff, Naked and Afraid, which I always thought was fascinating. These people are naked out in the wilderness by themselves. I'm like, well, who's carrying the camera? And I bet you they got a sandwich in their pocket.
Not into any of it. And actually, though, but it's Naked and Afraid. That's actually it'd be Skinner's wedding night. I think Marcy's calling it.
Well, that was the night we named your party at your house a long time ago. So I decided to run around the house.
Hey,
that makes sense.
Keep your mouth shut, Skinner.
That was the neighbors, I think, at that one.
Folks, I don't know what you're talking about, folks. Anyway,
somebody was naked and other people were afraid. But anyway,
my favorite is the Kardashians. No, I'm just kidding. You know what bothers me about reality shows? A lot of them, like this whole Naked and Afraid. I'm like, these people are shaking, they're cold, they didn't find food. I'm like, ask the cameraman for something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Can I borrow a jacket or something?
Hoagie or something. All right, guys.
It's so full of crap. You know what I mean? And also, too, when these ones are supposed to be where they're in your household and stuff like that, I mean, people are just going to play to a camera, guys. You know that. It's just human nature. The only true way, in my opinion, to have a true reality show is for people to not know the cameras are there. Then you're going to get 100% reality. You know, remember Candid Camera? That was great. That started it all. Those were real reactions.
Yep.
All right, Skinner, did you watch the Osbournes?
No, I don't watch any of those reality shows whatsoever. I can't even say that I've watched 1 minute of them.
Okay.
Never seen a second of the Kardashians. What is it? Gene Simmons show. What is that? Family Jewels.
I did watch that one. I did like that one but you could tell it was staged.
I may have saw 5 minutes of that one. I figured Fish, with you being as big a Kiss fan as you are.
I did like that one. Yeah.
I think the last reality show that I've watched was called Stone Cold Steve Austin, wrestler. Broken Skull Challenge. I think it's Broken Skull Ranch, where he does this fitness challenge for guys and girls. It's pretty interesting what the grueling things that they do. But even when I was younger, when it was meant for our age group, when that stuff first came out, I didn't have the time nor the desire to sit and watch that crap because I knew, like you said, that they play to the camera.
Right.
What's that one show that's on CBS? Is it's called Big Brother or something, some shit like that?
Yeah.
That thing's been on for how many years? I've never watched a minute of that stuff.
Right. I always thought that stuff was garbage myself. Of course, you know what I think about the Kardashians and all that crap. I did watch the Osbournes, obviously, to see Ozzy outside of being on stage. I thought it was fascinating. The Gene Simmons one, I was definitely fascinated by that. How does this man live when he's got spewing blood out of his mouth? And of course, you wanted to see them interact with other stars and rock stars. I thought it was great to see that. See them in the studio, see them doing business. I thought that was really great. There was a reality show in a trailer park. I can't think of the name of it, but it was the funniest crap I ever saw in my life one time, man. These people were absolutely nuts. And I thought that one was entertaining. Now, my sister and my mom, God rest her soul, they loved the cooking shows. And so every now and then it would catch my attention when I see somebody do something fascinating. I love to cook. But my sister watches day and night these shows where they rebuild houses and fix up houses.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I can't help but when I walk by and something catches my attention, what are they going to do with this house? And which house are they going to buy? And to see the before and now pictures, you know, all that stuff catches my attention, but I don't sit and watch them. But I like some of the older stuff they had out. Of course, all this dating stuff and young people on the beach trying to find love, all that stuff is crap. Bachelor Dad, The Bachelor. I find all that stuff to be garbage. But I do like the things where they're building things. I like the ones where the people in Alaska. That is fascinating. See how they live, you know, out there in these little remote towns, and they have to have so much food and stuff caught before the winter season shows up. And it's like winter every day out there. All that stuff was fascinating. Ice Road Truckers, I thought was cool. But there's no real show that I watch. Oh, I got to catch this show. And I got to say this. I hated American Idol when it came out. There was a season or two where I watched to the end years ago, got away from it. The last couple of seasons right now, in my opinion, is the best combination of hosts. I never would have thought that Luke Bryant, Katy Perry, and the legendary Lionel Richie, they are hysterical together. They are awesome together. Katy Perry gives herself to that show. She looks fantastic every night. She's got a different wig or hairdo. She's different outfit. She looks amazing on camera, but she is not afraid to fall on the floor, roll on the ground, climb on the table. Lionel Richie is just the coolest dude ever, and Luke Bryan is hysterical. I've been watching that, and there's been some amazing singers on there. They had the daughter, what's his name, from the Eurythmics on there. Dave Stewart, his daughter.
Oh, wow.
He played guitar while she sang.
Oh,
You
man.
know, yeah. And one guy was on there the other night, and guess what he sang for his audition? "Lightning Strikes Again" by Dokken.
Really?
Yeah, he made it. It's been the
Man.
coolest season I've seen in a long time. So I like that show, and I do like the voice. I don't catch them, I don't watch them purposely, but if my sister's watching them, I do enjoy watching them. So
You know what? You mentioned that I didn't put those shows in my head, but I didn't see last season. I got behind, but I do enjoy America's Got Talent a lot.
yeah, I love America's Got Talent.
And another good one is actually you could get Shark Tank as another reality show if you put it in that. So that is another terrific reality type show.
I think that's an interesting show too. Only thing I don't like about America's Got Talent, I think there should be no singers allowed on there.
I'm with you 100%.
Yeah, that's
too many other singing shows. I want to see it. I want to see the magicians and all the daredevils and all
or
that.
something you've never seen before. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that.
You know,
all those singers don't win normally. I will say that the singers don't normally win that show. You know,
there's a reality show that's not very well known. You guys might have heard of it though. It's called Porter's Dating.
I was gonna say, hear me out, Keith.
Yeah.
Pastor Bachelor. That is
Master Bachelor.
Pastor Bachelor. I think he has something.
Bachelor. Think about it. Think about it. You can take that name if you want to.
You got something, man. All right. We'll think about that. Pastor Bachelor.
That's right. That's right.
You know what? We should do our own online dating. Okay, we'll talk. Okay.
Yep. Hey, Fish here from It Came From GenX with Skinner and Keith. For every like and subscribe, you may win a free 1-year subscription to the AARP.